Where do our thoughts come from? We believe our ideas are our own, but what if they're just echoes, subtle suggestions from the world around us? Our minds are shaped by questions, not commands. The most powerful influence is the one that feels like our own idea. This is the story of a man who never told anyone what to do. He simply asked questions, and in doing so, reshaped the world around him. At Sterling Corp, Elias was a quiet data analyst, invisible in the crowd, yet everything seemed to go his way. He never argued or demanded. Instead, deadlines shifted, opportunities opened, and colleagues felt good about decisions that benefited him. Elias's secret. He never told people what to do. He asked questions that made them feel the choice was theirs. He was the calm center of office politics, the ghost in the machine. His influence was invisible. No one felt manipulated, only understood. He led others to conclusions that matched his desires, all while seeming like just another pleasant co-worker. No one realized their thoughts and actions were often answers to questions Elias had quietly planted. This was his power, exercised daily, seen by no one. Elias's technique was simple. Ask the right question and people reveal who they want to be. To David, in accounting, he'd ask, "Have you always valued precision?" David, flattered, would later bend the rules, believing he was being wise, not manipulated. To Sarah, the prickly designer, he'd say, "Do you ever feel your creative vision is underappreciated?" Suddenly, she was eager to help Elias, feeling seen. Elias never pushed, never advised. He just held up a flattering mirror. People unconsciously acted out the roles he suggested, eager to live up to the image he reflected. These moments were brief, almost forgettable, but they changed everything. Elias's questions weren't about work. They were about identity. He made people want to be more helpful, more flexible, more agreeable, and they believed it was their own idea. The office changed around Elias. Projects ran smoother, resources flowed his way, and colleagues helped him without knowing why. Even the most cynical co-worker found themselves going the extra mile, convinced it was their own decision. Arguments dissolved in his presence. Harmony followed him like a shadow. Elias said little, but his influence was everywhere. Subtle, undetectable, yet deeply felt. He was the invisible center of gravity, tilting the office in his favor. His co-workers weren't puppets, but their will was gently guided. They danced to a tune they couldn't hear, played by a musician hiding in plain sight. This was the world Elias built, one question at a time. Not everyone was fooled. Mira, a systems analyst, noticed the pattern. She saw how Elias's computer was fixed faster, how perks gravitated toward him. She watched his interactions, always calm, always asking personal questions. Then she saw the changes. Rigid David became flexible, prickly Sarah became helpful. Mira started a log, date, question, behavioral shift. The pattern was undeniable. Elias didn't change people. He made them want to change themselves. It was brilliant and terrifying. He wasn't just getting what he wanted. He was playing with people's identities. Mira knew she had to confront him, to see what happened when someone refused to answer his question. She prepared herself to face the whisperer. One evening, Mira confronted Elias as the office emptied. "Mira, I've seen how people change around you. You never tell them what to do, but they always do what you want. You ask questions about themselves." Elias didn't deny it. He listened, calm and patient. "Mira, it's manipulation, isn't it? You're using psychology to control people." "Elias, is it control or clarification? I never give anyone a thought that wasn't already there." I just help them see it. Mira pressed. You do it for yourself, not for them. Elias. Are the two always exclusive? If they feel better and I benefit, who's harmed? His logic was maddening. He reframed her accusation as a question, making her doubt her own conclusion. Mira realized he was using his technique on her right now. She braced herself for his next question. Elias leaned in, voice soft. You see patterns. You value truth. Isn't that what makes you good at your job? Mira felt the pull, the desire to agree, to be seen as perceptive. Mira. Don't do that to me. Elias smiled, almost sadly. You felt it, the spark of agreement. I didn't plant it. It's already in you. People aren't puppets, they're stories. I just offer a new sentence for their story. They choose to write it. Mira saw the truth. Elias didn't control people. He showed them a reflection they wanted to believe. He hacked identity, not minds. And identity is the source code for all behavior. As Elias walked away, his words echoed, Are your choices truly yours? Or are you living up to a beautiful reflection shown by someone just out of sight? The story isn't about a man who plants thoughts, it's about how we long to believe the best stories about ourselves. Look at your choices today. The favors you granted, the opinions you formed, are they truly yours? Or are you answering a question you never realized was asked?